Okay, guys, good afternoon. Thank you for showing up. As we get into this warmer weather, I know it's hotter and hotter. I don't know if you have air conditioner. I do not. But happy to be here with you guys. And I realize we have a birthday. I'm not sure if she's online, but happy birthday, friend, if you're logged in, Katarina. I have a big birthday coming up this weekend as well. And so I'm going to use that as an energy. You know, a lot of people on the turn of the new year, January, we start to look at our habits and we start to focus inward and how do I want to change this year? And I'm different. I like January is just a mess. I'm a hot mess. But by May, that's when I'm kind of reflecting again and saying, you know, what habits do I have? Am I still clinging to that are not serving me? And a lot of it is up here, right? So, you know, through this practice, we start to notice things, and through the tapas, the discipline of showing up here, setting an intention, everything that goes with the practice, we really do grow. So every time you come to your mat, sit down, pause, and say, how am I showing up today? We'll start from that place, just closing the eyes. And not so much from a physical standpoint today, but how does my spirit feel? How does my heart feel? What is my mood? How is my energy? And recognize that if all of those things are a big old negative, don't worry about it, because every day our bodies are different. Every day our attitude is different. But again, what this practice does is it draws us in deeper to pay attention to those things that we want to shift, those things that we want to clarify, those things that we want to change. And maybe it's nothing. But if we want growth, if we crave expansion and growth and change in our bodies and our lives, we have to keep turning inward. And not being critical, but just being observant. So just take a few more breaths, just breathing in and out, not trying to change anything, but just how do I feel? How am I showing up? And how do I want to step foot off of my mat when I leave here today? Because everything that happened this morning, yesterday, 2 hours ago, doesn't matter. It's from this point, Hatha Yoga Anushasana, that we move forward, that we change, that we alter. So bring the hands toward the heart, soft bow the chin. May I use this practice to transfer or transform my ideas, my body, to bring me into further awareness. Offering up our energy on the vibration of Om. Take a full breath. Inhale. Om. Beautiful. And on the inhale, press the palms up, reach up, lengthen. Downward facing dog. So all of you are assigned to sound police today. So if at any point you cannot hear me, I want you to do a big thumbs down. I won't take it personally. So pedal out through the feet. So we call these habits, these grooves that we dig deeper, samskaras. So the more it's kind of like where our attention goes, energy flows. So if we want good things to happen, we have to focus in on positive thoughts, things that are working, versus the things that are not. We draw that energy back towards us because we're actually deflecting the things we don't want anymore. Take one more breath. And on your next inhale, nice high plank, strong limbs. Breathe in. Stretch back, downward facing dog. Lean the body back. Plank pose, inhale. We're just gonna keep moving like this 3 or 4 times. I really want you to feel the fingertips, the toe tips, the heels, the belly, the shoulders. Take 2 more. Just warming up the calves. 1 more. Come forward, plank, bend your knees to hover for 3. For 2. Straighten the legs on the inhale. Lower knees, chest, and chin down. Cobra, shoulders back. Maybe weight out of the hands. Press back, downward facing dog. 2 breaths here. Inhaling. Exhale 1. Inhale, exhale, 2, plank pose, inhale, follow the gaze forward, half or all the way down, chaturanga. Inhale, heart lifts, shoulders press back.
Down dog, exhale, hips press back. Nice. Now take your right leg to the sky and exhale, draw the right knee to the right elbow. Right leg to the sky, point and lift. Maybe now right tricep a little higher. Leg to the sky, lift. Leg to the left shoulder, or tricep or elbow, whichever you can reach. Leg to the sky. And then look outside of your right hand and carefully step that foot. Take the right arm up. Stay here, or exhale, pull and thread the right arm under the body. More like that. Inhale, expand, take your time. Exhale, draw inward. Inhale, expand. Exhale, draw inward. And this last time, just holding that open heart twist. Release the hands either side of your right foot. So turn the left foot back to the center. Step back to plank pose. Keep your right foot off the mat. Exhale, half or all the way down. Tops of both feet upward facing. Downward facing dog. Press back. Knees down, hips back. Child's pose, palms facing up and offering a gesture to not carry anything heavy. Downward facing dog. Recommit. Come back into your breath. Point your left toes to the sky, maybe walk your right to the center of your mat. And then widen your hips as you take your left knee to your left elbow. Pull the shoulders over the wrist. Leg lifts. Point, left knee, left tricep, or stay with the elbow. Leg lift. So lots of core a little early. Shoulder or elbow. Press it back. Take your gaze outside of your left hand. Step the foot. Doesn't have to land where you want it to. You can always kind of wiggle it forward. And then open up the chest. Exhale, thread it through. Again, inhale, opening. Drop the hips, the pelvis. Exhale, pull the hips, the pelvis up. Last time, opening into that twist. And just stay here, suspended, pressing deep into your back heel. Nice, release the hands. Walk the left foot back to the center of your mat. Step back to plank, left foot off the mat. Exhale, lower, tops of your feet, both of them press down. Stretch back, downward facing dog again. 2 breaths. Inhale, press into the pads of your fingers. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, bend your knees. Step, walk, jump to the top of your mat. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Pause here, widen your feet, ragdoll, opposite elbows, sweep a little bigger across your wrist. Just so you feel that length, like a magnet, pulling the crown of the head down. The weight falling forward, the legs getting longer. Shake the head, yes. Shake the head, no. Hands drop, and press into your feet to roll to stand. Take a breath, roll your shoulders up to your ears. Release the shoulders down the back. 2 more like that, maybe a bigger shrug. Shoulders up and back. Palms face open. 1 more, move. So we like to move in this part of the body. It's hard to get to, we don't do a lot up there. And then arms to the sky, reach up. Grab your left arm, lean out to the right. Come back up. Grab to the right arm, lean to your left. Come back up. Let's drop right into chair pose, starting strong. Knees bend, arms reach. Take your hands to your thighs and resist. So press your hands to your thighs to your hands. Pull your tailbone under, return the arms to the sky. Hands to the mat, straighten the legs, forward fold. Flat back, inhale. Step or jump back, chaturanga back, exhale. Heart lifts, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Right foot forward, back heel down. Rising on your inhale, breathe in like you're holding a yoga block. Place the block carefully down. Step back, plank pose. Maybe you lower with that right foot off the mat. Tops of both feet, upward facing. Downward facing dog, press back. Left foot steps, hips anchor, back heel anchors. Rise, Lift the block, breathe in. Simba, hands down. Step back, left foot can stay off the earth. Halfway bend, roll tops of your feet. Downward facing dog, stretch back. Awesome, breath in. Breath out, one. Inhaling. Exhale, knees bend, step or jump. Top of your mat. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Straight to chair. Knees bend, arms rise. Hands to mat, straighten the legs. Forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Step or press back or skip it. Chaturanga. Inhale, rise. Exhale, fall. Right foot steps, back and flat. So you rise on the inhale, square and lengthen. Hands down, take your time. Feel each muscle, talk to the next muscle. Downward facing left foot steps, right foot flat. Virabhadrasana A. Hands down, step back, take your time. Heart lifts. Downward facing dog. Breath in. Breath out. Breath in. Knees bend. Top of the mat come forward. Flat back. Exhale, fold. Chair pose. Utkatasana. Arms reach. Again, hands to mat. Straighten the legs. Forward fold. Flat back. A lot more control now. Step or press back. Repetition builds confidence and ease. A knowingness, but still don't check out. Right foot forward, back foot flat. Warrior one and pause. Bend your elbows wide. Exhale. Inhale, straighten and press at the top. Exhale, lift your heart. Two more. Inhale, widen your feet. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale and hold. Cross either opposite forearms, elbows connect, or grab your elbows, or interlace your hands behind your back. Back and forward. Torso rest either on the thigh or widen your hips. It falls inside of your right hip. Keep the nice pressure in your back foot, drop your head and the neck. Nice, come up, high lunge. Arms reach, palms connect overhead. As you exhale, slice the arms outside of the right leg. Awesome, inhale, get as deep as you can, comfortably. Exhale, slice, almost threading them outside of your left thigh. Arms up, inhale. One more, spread, open, arms up. Last time, left. Arms up, inhale. Bend the elbows, bend the back knee. And let's take it forward for warrior three. So arms can extend forward or you bring the hands to the heart, 5 breaths. You know that bonus move, if you want to bend and straighten that right leg, always there. For 3. For 2, stay with me, hands to your hips. Chair pose, top of your mat. Hands to heart center. Pick the right foot up, cross it over the left thigh, have a seat. Arms come forward or hands interlace behind your back. Steady. Flex your toes for 1. For 2. Nice, come back up. Step your right foot halfway back. We're going to pivot to the back of the mat so that we're opening the right hip. Either keep your hands interlaced, opposite elbows, reverse your prayer. Lean back to release that right hip. Pyramid pose. For 3. For 2. Press to stand. Inhale. Turn to face the edges of your mat. Widen your feet, either keep your hand position or take your arms out. Dive it forward, exhale, hands down. Drop the head and the neck. Either walk your hands between your feet or grab your ankles or come up for a headstand for 4 breaths. For 3, 2, nice, and let's meet in Skandasana. So the right knee bends, the left toes flex. Press back to your center, left knee bends. So just a nice hip flossing, opening up the hips. Come back one more time, right knee bends. And then flex it forward, hands down, standing split on your left leg, right leg lifts. Forehead towards the knee. Point really hard out of that right toe to lift that leg. Take the extra support it needs. One more breath. Awesome, step back, warrior 1. The left foot is forward, arms come up. Bend the elbows, exhale. Inhale, come up. 2 more like that, exhale, just extending, lengthening, inhale. Exhale, stay here. Either take opposite elbows, squaring, or hands interlace. Pull the low back under, dive it forward. Widen your hips, squaring forward, softening your grips. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. Come up, high lunge. Arms reach. You guys hear me okay? You're right? And hands outside of the left leg. Inhale, arms up. And then inside, just moving the body. Inhale. Exhale, move and twist. Inhale. One more time. Inside. Lots of stabilizing muscles. Bend your back knee. Bend your elbows, open your spine. Lean it forward, warrior 3. 5 breaths, whatever you need. 4, 3, breathe. 2, hands to your hips, soften your left knee, chair pose, top of your mat. Hands to your heart. Pick your left ankle and drop it over your right thigh. Have a seat. If you'd like, you can interlace your hands behind your back, go a little deeper. Inhale to rise. Step your left foot halfway back. Leave it to face the back of your mat. Widen. Take a little back bend. Dive forward on your exhale. So I noticed my samskara, my repetition, for whatever reason, growing up I used to question things, like my 5-year-old does, just everything. But almost to a fault, to the point where I couldn't just trust, it was something that was like beyond curiosity. And I'm working on letting that go. Being more curious, being less skeptical. Press up to stand. Nice, hands to your hips, or keep your mind, or arms come out. Forward fold. Again, you have the option again to come up or just to rest. Skepticism can be good, and also create a division. One more breath. Drop the hands down, walking hands forward, standing split, press into your right foot, drop your head. One more breath. Step back, high lunge.
And I had to do some digging. I'm like, what am I going to work on this year? Oh, that one. I'm not going to tell you how old I am this weekend. But it took a lot of years. Hands to the heart center, lean forward, and twist. This practice is about freedom. It's about opening up. It's about noticing where we create unnecessary boundaries. Sometimes they're good, sometimes they protect us, and sometimes they just hold us back. 3 more breaths, finding, balancing whatever you need, modifying, no modification. 1 more breath. We press back into standing split 1 more time. Hands down, drop your head. And then step it back, warrior 2. Widen. So press your palms to face forward. Sink a little deeper. Almost like a little back bend in the upper back. And then reverse your warrior. Reach back. Side angle. You can free the arms up if you like. Reverse. I like to free the arms. It works the obliques in the belly. Side angle. Connect. 1 more time, reverse. Stay here. Grab your right wrist. Sink a little deeper. Pull the pelvis under. Through the arms. Grab your left wrist, move forward. Through the arms. 1 more breath. Press to stand. Trikonasana. Left leg straightens. Right arm reaches. Stay, bind. So I'm going to just walk you through a full bind just for fun. Full binders, soften the bend in your right knee, make that connection, and then re-straighten the leg, pull the heart and hips back. You don't have to go there, it's just a really nice heart opener. It's also good for the alignment, pulling your hips under. Take 1 more breath. And let's move this into half moon. So if you're in that fully bound triangle, I'm going to encourage you to keep it and bind with it. So come into half moon, you can fall, no big deal. Step it up. Step up your game for 3, 2, step back, warrior 2. Soft landing, ground. Reverse your warrior. And vinyasa, exhale, hands down. You can always keep that right foot lifted as you lower. Tops of both feet, support your low back. Downward, exhale. Deep breaths. One breath. Nice, you can lift that left leg or you can just step it between the hands. Widen your feet, come up, high lunge. Hands to your heart. So again, binding your twist, you can modify, you can bind, you can balance. Leave 5 breaths to decide. Breathe. Press into your feet, that's your stronghold. 2. Nice, just to transition through standing split. Drop your head, lift your leg. Step back, warrior 2. Landing nice and wide at the hips, palms face forward, little back bend in the chest as the hips draw under. And then start moving, reverse. Anchor the hips, side. Reverse. This time as you reverse, hold, grab your left wrist, palm faces forward. Breathe the arms, take hold of your right wrist, tilt it forward. Breathe the arms. Press to stand, warrior 2. Straighten your left leg, hands to your hips, shorten your distance. Right arm forward, right hip back. And then land. So we're just always looking for more ways to open our hearts, our bodies. So again, I'm always going to show you things that are not necessary. That full bind, dangle the arm, connect the fingertips, gently pull the hip back. So you're not overextending the hamstring. A lot of this, especially in standing bounces as well, is your hips. It's pulling your hips back, not your hamstring. Hamstrings are super sensitive. They're like my 5-year-old, super sensitive. Gotta be careful. Take one more breath. Awesome, release. Half moon, if you're bound, I want you to keep it. Step it forward. Take your time, you have 5 breaths. You don't have to bind anything. 2. Ready to move. Warrior 2. Step back. Reverse. Hands down, flow your body, move your breath. Stretch back, downward facing dog. Step or jump through your seat. Stay seated for a moment. Bend your left knee. Take your left arm up. So start here, left arm up. Reach for the inside edge of your right foot. Get that stretch while pulling your left hip crease back. Then you're gonna take that left arm around and see if you can connect the fingers behind your back or grab your right wrist eventually. And then you're gonna pull that left hip crease back. So this is a really good prep posture for those standing leg extensions. This is the hip part that you're working to extend that left leg, not the hamstring. Again, breaking old habits. We all have them, our samskaras. Things that the mouth you feed. There's a great adage, I love it. Inhale, lift up, ball and triangle, stargazer. Follow your left shin, take the right arm up. And then release it down. And change. Right knee bends, left leg extends. The tall spine, take about a fist width step from the heel of the hip. Take your right arm forward. And then take it back. And then either grab your left wrist or your fingertips, square your chest, pull your hips back. The adage goes something like this, it says, the wolf that you feed gets bigger. So whatever we feed, whatever we give our attention to, we don't feed the wolf doesn't get bigger. The wolf that you feed gets bigger, gets stronger, gets fiercer. One more breath. And then roll out, right shin down, left leg extends, left arm up. Nice, and just briefly, so that we can focus on the extension. Paschimottanasana, so legs extend, arms come forward, forward fold. So I want you to feel the pushing through your heels, pulling the outer feet back. That's another really strong part of our standing extension. It's not just how flexible am I, how long can I hold my breath and hold this extension. It's really knowing how to navigate and communicate all these little bitty muscles with them. And then lift up. So either reverse your tabletop or reverse your plank. You can bend your knees, you can keep your legs straight. Exhale, inhale, rise. And then release it down. Lift the arms up. Come onto your backs. Hands behind your head. Elbows wide. So you're not pulling your head up, you're using your belly. I'm gonna cross my hands over my abdomen. Get those muscles together. You do that as well. Exhale, lift. Exhale. Press down to lift up for 4, 3, 2, 1. Right leg to the sky. Exhale, twist right. Inhale.
Exhale, right. You can plant your right hand too. Exhale, inhale, exhale, twist. You want more fire, extend your left leg to hover for 4, for 3, 2, extend your left leg either on the mat or float it. Arms past your right leg and pulse. Last 8, 7, 6. Exhale on your count. 4, 3, 2. Right knee in. Twist it out. Nice. Come back to center just for a moment to reprime the belly. Hands behind your head or wrap them on your abdomen. Lift. Hands behind your head. Left leg to the sky. Take the torso to the knee. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Extend the right leg or hover. Arms past your left leg and reach up. Last 8, 7, 6. You decide how high you want to reach. 3, 2, last 1, and draw the knee in. Fall out. Flip back to center. Let's take 2 back bends, so just 2 today. So either bridge or hold your wheel. We're gonna be up for 5 breaths in each. So exhale, inhale, come up, open the heart, open the belly. You're coming into bridge, you can always wrap your shoulders with the body. We're always relaxing our belly, relaxing our glutes. And releasing down, knees tap. And again, press up. Second back bend. You can modify. You can even take camel pose. If you'd like to come onto your shins and just lift your upper spine. Or full wheel. And releasing. Supta Konasana, arms spread out. Feet together, knees apart. Draw the knees back to touch. Rock forward and back. Come into Baddha Konasana, just for break briefly. Take a deep breath in. And take your bow, forward fold. And lifting up on the inhale. Take your time, 1 more reverse table. So hands down or reverse plank, lift your hips up. Awesome, release it down. Cross the ankles, press back, downward facing dog. Optional vinyasa or skip it all together. Right leg comes to the sky. Right foot sits between the hands. Warrior 2. Widen the hips. Reverse your warrior, again, lean it back. Side angle pose, exhale, drop in. This time exploring a half bind, a full bind, a balance. Once again, we've already done our bound triangle, so if you want to attempt a bound side angle, and then squeeze your spine towards the right. For 3. For 2. And release back, warrior 2. Come all the way up. Hands to the hips.
Turn to face the front of your mat. And then step it up, left knee to the chest. You're getting a squeeze. We'll take a nice release right after this. So we'll start again, all those postures that we kind of did that focused on the hip. Grab your left shin with your right hand. Start there, twist it back. And then if you want to slide the hand down and grab the foot for extension. Otherwise, get this first. Tall, unobstructed twist. Keep going wherever you're going, whatever you're doing. It's challenging your body in a different way. So you're working it, you're making it happen. One more breath. Come back to center, either hands to the heart, and leg extends forward, arms up, or hands stay at the heart. You just stay here for 3, for 2, bend the knees, step it back. Okay, this time, revolving triangle, right hand, right hip, left arm up. Arms and extension spine, so keep the back flat, the arm long until you get halfway down, and then rotate. So the rotation is from your upper spine. And then I'm going to encourage you to stay there for about 3 breaths. And then if you feel like taking any sort of a balance, revolving half moon is there for you. If you want to lift that back leg off the mat, awesome. If not, no problem. Just 2 breaths. Just 1 breath. Awesome. Hands down. Open your left hip up, up, up. Kundalini descent 3 times. Exhale, bend. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale, grow tall. Exhale, come to seated. Seated twist. So back in your hips first. Arms up, take the fingers back, and just take a lean into your hips. And then take the left arm up and twist to the right. So again, keeping your spine nice and tall. Your breath fluid. 3 breaths. For 2. For 1. Soft counter twist out to the opposite side. Come back to center. Press back, downward facing dog. However you want to get there. Left leg to the sky. So the left foot through warrior 2. Reverse your warrior, lean it back. Side angle pose, exhale, high breaths. Bind or no bind. Three, 2, press the stand, come all the way up. Take your hands to your hips, straighten, turn the face forward, roll backwards, okay. Stepping up, right knee into the chest. Right knee comes up. Take hold of your left shin, your right shin with your left hand, and twist. You want to slide that hand down, grab the foot, touch to the heel, or just twist with an open palm. Take 1 more breath. Look forward, either hands to the heart, knee stays bent, or right leg extends, arms come up. And then step it back, widen your feet. Preparing revolving triangle, right arm up, halfway fold, and lengthen
and twist. Optional revolving half moon. Last couple of breaths. Hands drop. Right leg to the sky, opening, hinging the hip open to the right. 3 times, bend the knee, tap the heel. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, or the calf rather. Exhale, come all the way down, seated twist. Take the fingers back for a minute, just opening the chest. And then wrap the right arm up and around. Counter twist back out towards the right. Back to center. Last time, cross the ankles, press back to plank pose. Feet together to touch. Just one more little strong balance. Right hand down, left hand up. Vasisthasana side plank. Lift a leg, hold a foot, bind a toe, whatever, cross the ankles. For 3. When you're ready, that next exhale happens, change sides. Release the hand. Lower slowly onto your belly. Final. Hands interlace behind your back or palms face upward. Shalabhasana, exhale, inhale, rise up. Squeezing the body upward, softening your chin down. These last couple of breaths, if you want to bend the knees, reach back, grab your ankles. For 3. For 2. And releasing, let it go. Nice, bend your knees, feet go side to side. And then make your way back to child's pose. Couple of breaths here, nice wide hips. Tabletop position onto your hands and your knees. And then just take a few swirls of your hips. So just move your hips in big circles. Take some cat and cow, letting things move. And just finding that articulation in your spine. And then pausing and making your way back to downward facing dog. Tuck your toes. Take the right leg to the sky. Bending the right knee, open the hip, flexing. Circle the knee, the ankle, or flip your dog. 3 breaths. And then when you're ready, carve it back around. If you want to take a fallen triangle first, you can thread that right leg under the left leg, or you can come right into half pigeon, whatever suits you. And then make your way into half pigeon when you're ready. Nice, long, deep half pigeon.
In the practice, that mind stuff, we call it the chitta vritti. And just notice throughout your day, notice when you pause, notice in postures like this, where your mind goes, your habitual patterning. And maybe the thoughts that you generate in stillness, are they useful? A few more breaths to release what's next. Just be here in your body. Just a few more breaths. You'll never get this chance back. Let's take 3 more smooth, deep breaths. And then when you're ready, find your way back in down dog. You're welcome to move through chaturanga or just stretch back, hold a few breaths in downward facing. Feel the length of the spine. And then floating your left leg to the sky. Really point the toes. Bend the knee, hinge the hip, opening. Stay here or flip your dog. And as you come back around, if you'd like to thread that left leg under the right armpit, coming into fallen triangle. Just one more little posture to move through. And then whenever you are ready, find your way into half pigeon, which naturally can be on your back, it can be on your seat, it can be on your belly. So back to samskara and thought impressions, and they're patterns that we adopt and we repeat over a lifetime. And this concept of samskara in the practice explains that every action leaves a record in the psyche. It's like footsteps in a snowy field. And these records can be positive, they can be negative. And you like to think of a positive samskara as a groove, a good habit that when repeated regularly leads to good outcomes. Healthy habits like eating well, doing yoga, that's a good group to be in. But other habits are not useful and they're ruts and they cut deeply. And if we don't move away from them, if we don't notice their harm, then they become, challenges in our lives, setbacks, hindrances, hurts. Take a few more breaths. And then make your way back. Last time, downward facing dog. So if you're like me, you don't play by the books. You don't want to spend January 1st as your turn over a new leaf day. You can visit your birthday as a time for reflection. Step or jump through, come to lie down on your backs. Taking happy baby, shoulder stand. We'll take 10 breaths here. And then once you're ready, take Shavasana. Let your body rest. Starting to deepen your breath. Back into your body. Wiggle out your fingers and your toes, and then stretching when you're ready, the arms over the head, lengthen. Pull the knees back into the heart center. Give yourself a nice squeeze. And just carefully place yourself onto your right hand side using your arm as a pillow. So every moment is a chance to create a new samskara, a new pattern, a way of thinking, a way of being that serves you right now. Pressing up to your comfortable seat, placing a hand to the heart and the belly. And just connecting back to that vibration. Not rushing this process, just being in this practice. Again, lots of us, it's hard to get here. Just come as much as you can for as long as you can. And it really will, again, make that groove, that place in your body, in your spirit, and to keep checking back in. What's good, what's working. Bring the hands to the heart center. Thank you guys so much for showing up. Have a wonderful weekend. Thank you from me. Thank you from Meta. Namaste. Nice, guys. So good to have you.